first ever Valentine's Day look, and it's gonna be composed of products that I'm gonna do a first impression on. And I'm really happy and giddy at how it turned out because I think it looks really classic and beautiful. It's more of a nighttime look. I wasn't really sure of how this makeup look will turn out because I didn't know how I would like the eyeshadows, what colors I'm gonna use, but it's just the classic bronze and sultry sexy red lip makeup look. Oh my dog. I'm gonna do a first impressions on the eyeshadow, eyeliner, mascara, and the lipstick. So if you want to see what my first impressions are on these products, and if you want to get your Valentine's Day look sorted, please keep on watching. Okay, so I've done my eyebrows, my foundation, my concealer, powder, and blush, contour, and highlight, and I'm just gonna do what I'm gonna do a first impressions on my face, so we're gonna be real quick. So yeah, sorry if I'm gonna look over there because I have a mirror so I can see what I am doing, and I can see better and I can give my opinions better. So I do apologize for that, but regardless you can still see what I'm doing. I'm gonna start with my first product that I'll be reviewing today. It's gonna be the Revolution Girls on Film palette. This has been in my makeup kit for how many months since I really want to do a video on this. These are all of the shades that it comes with. As you can see, they're very neutral shades, very cool toned. I'm not really one to gravitate towards cool tones, but this was too pretty to pass. All of the shadows on the top section are all shimmers, and all of these on the bottom section are all matte. So I'm just gonna crack open to the product itself. I really like the packaging. It's like gold, it's like matte with gold foiling. This is the product right here. I do apologize for my thumb marks, but this is the product right here. I don't know if you guys can see very well. I guess my lights are too bright. This is the product inside. There we go. It's so pretty. I don't know what look I'm gonna do yet, so I'm just gonna go with the flow and see what I come up with. So what I'm gonna do first with this palette is take this bone color right here. It's like a really pale, almost white eyeshadow, and just use it as a base for my eyeshadows. So I'm just gonna use my finger for that. They're very soft to touch, but I don't see much pigment with this specific eyeshadow. It's not like my others, but it is quite buildable. So yeah, that is the bone color. So now I'm gonna do a transition shade. I'm gonna do it off camera because I'm gonna use another product. So I'm gonna be right back after I do my transition shade. I'm just gonna go with this color right here. It's kind of like a plummy brown, and just take that to my crease. I'm gonna use all of my clean brushes so that I can get a clearer view of this product. So I'm just gonna take an angled fluffy brush and apply it all over my crease, focusing on my outer corners. Okay, so this is quite pigmented. Just focus on my outer corners. It's not showing up as much. It has a little blob right here. I don't know if it's the eyeshadow or my eye shape. It's kind of hard to blend. Let's try the other eye. We'll do the same thing. It's kind of doing the same thing, but it's not as intense as the other eye. But I like the color, especially with the transition shade. and with these contacts. It won't blend. I'm really sad. I'm just gonna use another brush just to try and revive it. It's just another blending brush. It won't blend. I'm really sad. Okay, but I guess I'll just have to deal with that and match the intensity. I was gonna go for a subtle look, but I guess it's it's gone downhill from here. So what I'm gonna go for next is kind of a light shimmer. So I'm gonna go with this one right here. It's kind of like a really pale champagne color. So I'm just gonna apply that with my fingers. That's the pigment right there. It's very shiny. Let's see how it translates to my eyes. Ooh, can you see that? It's very shiny. It's not really transferring. Let's try to swatch it on my hand. I really have to push to get the product out. I'm just gonna put some on my inner corners. Ooh, this one's a good inner corner highlight, I must say. And the plum color is already kind of gone. So I'm just gonna add more a little bit later. So far the shimmers are a minus, and due to the fact that it doesn't really come off altogether when I pick up the product. But for the high shine, the pigmentation, and the intensity of the shadow, it's an A minus. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do the plum color once more with my blending brush. I'm gonna try this one. If this one doesn't work out, I'm gonna use this one right here. Yeah, I kind of like it with that gold there. So I'm gonna do my bottom lash line now. I'm gonna use the purple again. I'm just gonna use the excess eyeshadow from the brush. I'm gonna go half of the way because that will make my eyes look bigger. Overall, I really like this eyeshadow palette. Just have to work with the mattes a little bit harder. For the shimmers, I quite like them more than the mattes. They perform a lot better. They're very high shine, as you can see. They're super pigmented, especially when you use your hands, because you're not going to blend out a lot of the eyeshadow. I'm not entirely sure how they perform when you use them with a blending brush, but I guess they're very blendable. But I feel like when you blend it with the brush, it will fade a tiny bit. So this was around 575, I want to say. I think that's worth it because you get 18 eyeshadows, combination of matte and shimmer. So next I'm going to do a first impressions on the Miniso smudge proof eyeliner. It claims to be long lasting and smudge proof, and it lasts for 24 hours. But this was only 99 pesos. It comes in a gold packaging. It's really pretty. It says Miniso right here. I swatched it in the store and I quite like the pigment. I'm not sure on how it lasts, how it translates to my eyes, so I'm just gonna do my usual wing and see how this goes. So let's open it up. It's a felt tip liner. I'm using the back of my mirror, but yeah, so you guys can see better. But it's a really short tip, and it's not like my Maybelline Hyper Sharp. So I don't know if I can get a good wing out of this, but let's just try it. That is intensely black. I quite like it. I'm having those moments when you mess up and you're going thicker and thicker. Oh man. It's not that bad. I would go a little bit thinner on my inner corners, but because it makes my eyes droop. But overall, I think I quite like it. It's kind of shiny, which normally I'm not a big fan of, but from afar it doesn't look that shiny, so it's alright. But let's try my other eye, because this is the part where it gets kind of bad, but let's try it. It's something that I have to get used to because I'm not used to the applicator. The pigment is A+. It's kind of not that shiny anymore because I'm scared a while ago that it will be like super glossy eyeliner, which I hate. But it's bearable. The shine is bearable. It's kind of difficult for me now to do the wing because, as I said, I'm not used to it. But overall, I think for 99 pesos, it's a good buy. And now we're gonna do some mascara. I'm gonna use this Max Factor Clumpify by False Lash Effect. I've heard some good things about the Max Factor False Lash Effect mascara, like the original one. But this one is their Clumpify one, which I haven't heard a lot of reviews about. So I'm just gonna test it for myself. I haven't tried any mascara from Max Factor. I'm always a Maybelline girl. So I'm just gonna curl my lashes since that's what I do all the time. Okay, so I'm going in. And the wand is curved, just like a lot of my Maybelline mascaras. It's not giving me volume, but it's doing well in separating my lashes, which since I have very little lashes and they're not that many, I would actually prefer to clump a tiny bit. I guess it does what it says. It doesn't clump my lashes, but maybe this is geared towards girls who, or guys who have a lot of lashes and they're quite full. Oh, I got some on my nose, but it smells weird. I don't really like the scent. It smells like plastic or like Tupperware. It smells really strange. Like while I'm applying it, I can smell it. Okay, so update on the mascara. I've applied the false lashes already, by the way, and this eye, specifically this eye, is not blending that well into the false lashes. It's like sticking directly towards you, and it's not really a big deal because the lashes just hides them, but it's kind of bugging me that it's not blending that well. And usually I just like squeeze them together and they blend beautifully with my other mascaras, but with this it's not doing pretty well in this video. But of course I will give a fair shot. Who knows, maybe it'll be in my favorites, but for now I'm not a huge fan of the mascara. So I'm gonna do my bottom mascara and voila. I really like this eye look. So we're done with everything, and now we're gonna do some liquid lipstick. I got some liquid lipsticks from the dollar store, from my dollar store. These are the two shades that I got. They have so many. I really want to get a lot for like a swatches video, but a lot of them were already sold. These are only 99 pesos, and this one is in the shade dark brown, which I really like. Very on trend. It reminds me of what's the one from the Kylie lip kit? I've already used this in a normal day. Didn't really film it, but I haven't really thoroughly tested it out. But the pigment of this is really, really good. I forgot to tell you what it's called. This is the he or she, because it has a period, so I'm not entirely sure. But it's called the She Cosmetics New Matte Formula Liquid Velvet Long Lasting Lip Gloss. Now I've already tried another liquid lipstick of theirs. I'm just gonna get it. I'm just gonna go out of shot for a moment. This was the old packaging that they have. They still sell this in the My Dollar store, but they're not a lot of colors. But what's left were the purple ones, like super ultra pink ones, but this is in pink blush. This is the exact same brand, but they just revamped the formula and the packaging as well. This is in red. I really wanted to use this, especially for this look, and I think it's really, really pretty. Also, it's Valentine's Day, so why not go for red? Ooh, I like the color. So that's the first layer. I haven't done my upper lip because I do a trick with that to make my lips look a little bit bigger. And I'm just gonna do another layer of this. I have chapped lips. This is not the perfect time to do this, but with that second layer, I like it a lot more. This area right here seems to be just a little bit patchy, but I don't mind it being patchy or a little bit lighter on the center because it gives a little bit of effect to my lips. So let's try my top lip. It's more even on my upper lip. The bottom reminds me of my ColourPop liquid lipstick. It's called Avenue, and that's my all-time favorite red lipstick, and the bottom is not the same as the top. I don't know if you guys can tell on camera, but I'm gonna do another layer just so it can even out. You can definitely get a full coverage with 2 layers or a layer if you're really into like a more natural look, but it's kind of patchy. Maybe it's because it's a dark color, that's why it's kind of patchy. It's a beautiful red when I build it up to this intensity. Maybe don't purse your lips while it's wet because it transfers. Overall, I'm very, very happy with how my makeup turned out, except my mascara, because I'm not really a big fan of the mascara. All of the colors that I've done, I think it goes really, really well together. It's kind of perfect for Valentine's Day, if I do say so myself. So yeah, this is the complete makeup look. For watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. So this is the look that I came up with to help you guys out if you're gonna celebrate Valentine's Day. I hope you guys have a beautiful, beautiful Valentine's Day. Spend it with the ones you love. If you have a special partner, if you have your friends, your families, it's just a celebration of love after all. So give it a thumbs up if you like this look and this video. It really helps out a lot. And subscribe down below if you haven't already. Click the little bell to notify you whenever I upload a new video, and comment down below some video ideas that you want me to do as usual. That's it for this video, and I hope I see you on my next one. Bye! Come on.